Hi guys, back again with Deborah, and we are talking about just the opportunity, the need for cross-training for individuals with autism, and how it really needs to start earlier. As a part of a transition team that I'm on, we've started to, with the county, we've started to talk about how kids with autism need to start planning before 18, before their senior year, or 21 in some cases, to make sure that they have the best opportunities later on in life.
Yeah, and research has shown that the process needs to start early, and it needs to be an intentional process. So there needs to be a team together for the students so that this process becomes a gradual, step-by-step strategy so that they can succeed in adulthood. The transition to adulthood starts, in their teen years.
Right. This is what you're working with your paper.
It is. It's absolutely what I'm working with. And not only that, it's not just the autism community that could benefit from the program that you're looking at. It could be the students who have been diagnosed with fetal alcohol syndrome, students who have been diagnosed with other neurological development issues that would just benefit from knowing that it's not just intellect, it's strategies that they need to learn for behaviors. And so there's a wide market, not just the autism market, that could benefit from your program.
For the cross-training. And what is your doctoral?
Okay, my research focus is on the transition from secondary education to higher education for students on the autism spectrum. But I'm not necessarily looking at the perspective of the student because there's a lot of research already out there on that. I'm actually looking at the perspective from professors who have had to change the way they teach so that the benefit is for the student and not necessarily for the program or for the school. It's all about the student.
And are you talking about intellectually? Are you talking about socially, physically? Like, where are some of the opportunities? Like, let's say, for instance, alcohol fetal syndrome.
Yep.
Tell me a little bit about that.
Okay, I'm talking about, all of it, not just the intellect, but socially, behaviorally, because the brain, we know with the newest research on brain development, our brain does develop emotionally first. And the intellect comes as we grow, as we get older. But someone with fetal alcohol syndrome, they may continue to grow intellectually with whatever we're able to introduce to them academically. But when it comes to emotional growth, year after year, you can see that their emotional growth slows. And you could say that even though they're 4 years old, their emotional growth is at a 2-year-old. Or if they're 17 years old, their emotional growth is like a 9-year-old. So, it's just a slower growing, and so they would benefit from something like the cross-training that you're considering.
Cross-training, pre-job skills, etc., so that they can develop those social, behavioral skills to be trainable, to be coachable. When I was talking to one of the coaches earlier, he was telling me that he has tons of kids that come through with natural talent, but he can't put them on the team because guess what? They don't have the self-discipline to learn the process, to learn how to be on a team. And when you put them on a team, it impacts their safety. And the sad part is because they may or may not be excelling academically, sports could be their ticket to a better life.
Absolutely. It absolutely could.
Excellent. Well, thank you so much, Deborah.
Absolutely.
Take care.
You're welcome. Thanks.